I'm Rich Bucheri from Poynter Bucheri Accident Recovery Attorneys, and today we're going to be breaking down this city bus crash video. I'll present the facts, and then I'm going to be asking you for your video verdict. On this video, we're watching a dash cam from a city bus. As the bus approaches the intersection, you can clearly see that there are flashing yellow lights which show that the bus has the right of way. However, at the last second, a gray car dashes into the intersection, almost getting T-boned by another car, but is now directly in the path of the oncoming bus. At the last second, the bus attempts to swerve from the left lane to the right lane, but there's not enough room and the bus is not able to avoid the crash. It would seem that the gray car is 100% at fault and that this is an open and shut case. However, this video does not tell the whole story. If we take a look at the police report, we can see the police diagram shows that there was a third car that was involved in the accident. The third car was behind and to the right of the bus and was caught up in the crash when the bus swerved from the left lane to the right lane. Even worse, the police report also shows that the driver of the third car complained immediately of pain in her back. Many times, people that are involved in car accidents don't report pain right away because they don't feel any pain for hours or even a day after the accident because of shock or adrenaline. Because the driver reported pain immediately, it could definitely have been a sign of a more severe injury, and she should have definitely got checked out right away. Now, Indiana is a comparative fault state, which means that we need to determine the fault of all the drivers involved in this accident, including the bus driver. Why is that important? Well, if I'm the attorney for the injured driver of the third car, I want to make sure that my client gets compensated by all responsible parties. Now, if I was the attorney for the bus driver, I would be arguing what is called the sudden emergency defense. In Indiana, the sudden emergency defense is exactly as it sounds. If you are confronted with a sudden emergency, you don't have time to react, and you acted reasonably under the circumstances, then you may be able to use the sudden emergency defense. However, there is one important catch. You must not have caused the emergency yourself. Let's take a closer look at the video again and see if the bus driver did anything wrong here. When reviewing a dashcam video, it's important to identify two things: landmarks and time. Here on the bottom left-hand corner of the video, you see the edge of a driveway, and you see a timestamp of minus 3.0 seconds. As we run the video, we see that the bus is at the intersection when the timer hits 0. Now we can simply use a Google Maps satellite image and mark the 2 points on the map. Google tells us the distance, 180 feet. So now we know the bus covered 180 feet in 3 seconds. Remember your high school physics class? If you know the distance and you know the time, then you can determine speed. In this case, the bus's speed was 41 miles per hour. Using our trusty friend Google Maps again, we're able to see that the speed limit for the area of that street was 35 miles per hour. Now that we know that the bus was speeding by 6 miles per hour, does that extra 6 miles per hour actually make a difference? Well, what if I told you that in that last 3 seconds before the crash, had the bus been driving the speed limit instead of speeding, the bus driver would have had an extra 27 feet to avoid the accident and, more importantly, to avoid crashing into the third car. Attorneys like me make the arguments, but it's juries consisting of citizens like you that dispense justice. Does the bus driver share fault in this case? Tell us your video verdict. Visit our Facebook page to vote, and make sure to leave a comment as we'd like to read your deliberations. Do you have a video that you'd like us to break down? See our link below, and if we use your video, we'll send you a $50 Amazon gift card. And remember, if you're hurt in a car, call PBAR. Our contingency fees start at 25%. Compare that to 33 or even 40% from some of our competitors. Call me or visit our website at callpbar.com. I'll be happy to break down your case just like I did this one, and every initial consultation is free. I'm attorney Richard Bucheri for PBAR. I'll see you next time on Video Verdict.